Tell me if I'm wrong here. You wake up, roll over, and your first thought is, I'm tired. You drag yourself out of bed, go through the motions, and by noon, you're already thinking about how soon you can go back to bed. But here's the secret truth you don't know about. Being tired isn't always about your body. It's not always about lack of sleep, being overworked, or skipping the gym. Often, the exhaustion you feel is emotional, it's psychological, it's mental. And yes, it can still be just as draining, if not more. This video is about learning how to control your tiredness when it's emotional, not physical. It's about giving you the tools to recognize when your brain is tricking you into slowing down when you're capable of so much more. It's about freeing yourself from the lie that you always need rest, when what you really need is clarity, purpose, and direction. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to separate physical fatigue from emotional fatigue. You'll see how constantly telling yourself you're too tired wires your brain to believe it, even when your body has more than enough energy. And most importantly, you'll learn to reclaim all that energy and use it to build a life that excites you. We live in a society that praises hustle, glorifies productivity at the cost of our health, and shames rest. But despite all our motivational posters and coffee-fueled mornings, millions of people still feel like they're dragging themselves through life. What if I told you that you're not lazy? You're not weak. What if I told you that you've simply been mislabeling how you feel? You see, tiredness comes in two forms. One is physical, the other is emotional. But only one of them actually improves with sleep. But what about the other, you ask? Let me tell you, the other needs a totally different kind of attention. Let's start by understanding what tiredness really is. When most people think of being tired, they think of their body. Not enough sleep. Overworked. Maybe sore muscles or a foggy brain. These are all symptoms of physical fatigue. It's your body's way of telling you that it needs to rest, it needs to recover. But have you ever taken a full day off, or even the entire weekend, done absolutely nothing, and still felt exhausted? That's not physical. That's emotional. Emotional tiredness is an entirely different beast. It's the kind of fatigue that sleep cannot fix. It's what happens when your brain is overwhelmed. When your mind is spinning from constant stress, pressure, sadness, frustration, or just plain boredom. Emotional tiredness creeps in like a shadow. You don't even realize you're trapped until everything starts to feel heavy. Your favorite hobbies don't excite you anymore. Your goals seem far away. And even small tasks like replying to that text feels monumental. What's worse is that emotional tiredness mimics physical tiredness. You want to lie down. You convince yourself that you just need some sleep. But then you wake up, and guess what? You're still exhausted. So you start wondering what's wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You're just drained emotionally. This kind of tiredness comes from pretending you're okay when you're really not, from having too many unfinished thoughts, from not processing what you're going through. And that's the big problem. Most of us don't even realize that we can be emotionally tired. So we try to solve it like physical tiredness. We get more sleep. We scroll on our phones. We eat junk food. But none of that fills the emotional void. All it does is numb the symptoms for a while. Then the exhaustion returns, and we're back at square one. The first step to overcoming this kind of tiredness is awareness. You have to ask yourself, am I really physically tired, or am I just emotionally tired? One way to tell is this. If you just woke up from a good night's rest but still feel tired, it's likely emotional. If your body feels fine but your motivation is low, that's another clue. If your mind is loud but your energy is low, that's emotional tiredness. As soon as you recognize it for what it is, you can start using the right tools to fix it. Here's the secret to getting all of your energy back if it's emotional tiredness. It's a physical symptom of mental fatigue. If you tell yourself you have energy, your body reacts and listens to you. As simple as that. For a more detailed explanation to recover your energy, watch our next video.